Brook Lopez and Bobby Portis are amazing for the Bucks. They win 117-102 over the Cavaliers. Giannis dropped 38, of course. Brook Lopez had 8 points and 4 rebounds, but had 6 blocks, 3 for 3 from the field, 2 for 2 from 3. Drew Holiday had 9 points, 5 assists. Then you had Javon Carter dropping 18, 2 steals, 2 assists, and 3 rebounds. Could not miss from 3, 5 for 6. Grayson Allen, 8 points, 2 steals, 5 assists. 14 points from our man Bobby Portis with a block, 4 assists, and 8 rebounds. And that's who we're really going to be talking about. But shout out Jordan Wire with 7, George Hill with 5, Wes Matthews with 5, Beauchamp with 2, and Sandro with 3. But let's talk about our man, okay? And I think it's definitely something really interesting due to the fact that Brook Lopez is one of the leading candidates for this season's Defensive Player of the Year. And he should have been a Defensive Player of the Year multiple times, I feel like. But when you look at this guy, okay, we're talking about the fact that Brook Lopez, who has just won all defense second team honor to his name, that's ridiculous. That can't be an actual, true stat, but it is. That is a true stat. And the defensive contribution has not gone under the radar. I don't know, maybe. In the past, but it's ridiculous. It's impossible to ignore. He's literally averaging 3 blocks a game, which is better than his career high of 2.4, which came in the 2019-2020 season. And Holiday gave The Athletic the same exact quote, about Lopez's defensive efforts. Holiday said Defensive Player of the Year. He should have been before that too. And this isn't, he had 5 blocks on Monday night. It's ridiculous. He goes out there, he blocks everything. And this is when Lopez attacks, is that when people are going to the basket, he just right-handed extends and has an ability to block layups, and the plays happen so quick. It's elite. There's not too many 7-1 dudes who are doing that, especially at his position. Again, I feel like people are just seeing it, but it's something that we've seen him and even Robin Lopez have done before. Rob Lopez isn't that bad of a player either. Brook Lopez should have won Defensive Player of the Year. Giannis should have won Defensive Player of the Year. It's tough because they got 2 great Defensive Players of the Year, and it just kind of feels like people are lacking the attention of the defense. Shot blocking pattern dates back for a few years now, and his average of 3 blocks a game is that he makes people shoot tough shots and floaters over him. He helps everyone defensively. And this year, he gets some blocks that are so tough. He moves so well, thankfully, to that back surgery. People don't realize that back surgery helped him. He literally probably was ailing with this back problem for several years, and it's clear that this back problem has helped him move so well. And you can tell he worked extremely hard on his body this offseason because he wasn't able to play the game. He wasn't healthy last year. He didn't have healthy last year's season. He came back at the end, but he wasn't healthy for the full season. So when he came back, there was rust. And people don't realize this back issue was bigger than anything. So his focus obviously was to be healthy this year, to be available in better shape. And we've already played 20 games or so. And the Bucks are now 13-5. They played 18 games, and he's done that for the team. He's the best defensive player on the team, and arguably in the league. People fear going up against him, and he's obviously happy with this team, and everyone's happy that they don't on their team that don't have to go against it. And there's debate over the most athletic big man in the NBA, and that never includes Lopez. But obviously, as the aforementioned, moving better due to the past back surgery. He's blocking shots with this quick bits of explosion and catches guards by surprise. Literally, he jumped in front of Grant and Anthony Simons and blocked their shots. And he did the same thing as Joel Embiid. It's the drop pick and roll coverage that Bucks prefer with Mike Budenholzer. Many big men struggle when they need to play 2. A basketball shorthand phrase to describe when the screener's defender must simultaneously stop their own man getting open and deter the players with their ball in their hands. While some bigs feel helpless in those moments, this is where Brook Lopez is showing that he can thrive. He's adept at throwing his arms up differently at times and juking ball handlers to see if they can get them their dribble, And the best part about this is that on any given night, Lopez can do everything defensively, but people forget that Lopez was a 20-point scorer. Also, this team's best defensive rating is 105.3 per 100 possessions. And it's just insane watching what they're being able to do. And also, when you need more offense, you take Brook out the game, you keep the other defenders, and you put Bobby Portis, and Bobby Portis is going to hit threes, set up past the rock, and also maybe give you a block of his own. And it's just freaking fantastic, and people don't realize how much fun it is to watch these guys play. So for me, I think that's just something that's being completely overlooked. and something that people need to bring up more because it's fantastic to watch. I want to hear your thoughts. Bye.